Good morning. Today is July 26, 2013, and this is the Week in Review. As always, we'll recap the weather from the past week. Last Friday, we hit a yearly high of 98 degrees, and those temps continued in the mid to high 90s through the weekend. These temps were the reason that we experienced a phytotoxic response to our preventative disease application on greens and teas. I updated the blog immediately upon realizing that we were experiencing this response over the weekend. It started on a little bit on Saturday and got to its peak on Sunday. And this effect, the majority of the effect is just leaf burn. But the areas that were already struggling, they really took it on the chin. And with that, we dimple tined and seeded those areas on Monday. And I'm already seeing germination and recovery. And that should continue with the weather pattern that we have. Quite frankly, we were in a catch-22. Disease controls needed to be applied. High temperatures were on the horizon. Those two together can get a little dicey at times. We spray our greens in the morning to avoid the heat of the day and reduce the potential for a phytotoxic response. We also reduce rates on our chemistries to help alleviate any of that. We did both of that and still got burned, so to speak. The fact is, when the temperatures get that high, the reaction between the chemistries that we put down and the ambient temperatures are often unpredictable. So we should continue to see recovery. We're continuing to give those areas some TLC and hopefully grow out of that as quickly as possible. You'll see on the course that we've been able to start trimming and spraying the native areas, and that will continue through the summer months towards the end, and then all the way up to the fall, and then we will overseed those areas in the fall. Hopefully, we're going to start with areas in the fall around greens and teas first, the high impact areas, and then work our way out to the larger native areas so that we can get a more consistent stand of native grasses in there. So we're looking forward to being able to work on that this fall. We also spot sprayed a few areas in the fairways for the weed that I hate the most. This guy right here, goosegrass, and really goosegrass. Its name is misrepresented in my opinion because the geese don't actually eat the goosegrass. If I could go down to 9 Blue Fairway and have a meeting with all the geese and get the geese to just eat the goosegrass, we would be able to save some money and some labor on some herbicide applications. But unfortunately, that just is not the case. So we sprayed these weeds, and what you have here is you have a healthy trophy goosegrass plant, and then you have a goosegrass plant that we sprayed 2 days ago. This guy here isn't looking too happy, and I definitely want that to continue. You will see the response to the herbicide will be a yellowing, and then the plant will start to turn white. It'll really stand out, and just don't be alarmed by that. It's just a direct response to the herbicide application that we applied. We do apply a pre-emergent herbicide in the spring with our fertilizer application, and it's designed to minimize this weed and many other weeds, crabgrass included. But you always get a few plants that break through. So we've go out spot spray and take care of those volunteer plants. On a brighter note, if you remember last week, I ordered up some milder weather, and it was finally delivered on Tuesday. And the past 2 days have just been absolutely spectacular. If you've been out on the golf course, the weather's just been brilliant. That's not only been good for turf recovery, but for staff morale as well. My staff has worked extremely hard this season and this summer to provide you and the rest of the membership with conditions that we can all be proud of. And we have some dings out there, and it's easy to get down. So if you see the guys out there working hard, just give them a smile, and because it really means a lot to know that they're they feel appreciated. They're not just hearing it from me, telling them what a great job they're doing and how hard they're working and how much I appreciate everything they're doing for me and the department, and also for you, the members. So just give them a smile, because it means a lot. That's all we have for this week. The weather will hopefully continue for the next 10 days, and the golf looks to be a beautiful, beautiful weekend for golf as well. And hope you enjoy it. And I will see you next week. Take care.